Hey, all right. So glad to be here with you. I just had to pop on and tell about an experience I had this week. And today I taught the women in church, and I was talking about miracles. And so this is just something that's been on my mind. So this week I was up with some friends at their island. They have this vacation house on an island, and there are about 20 houses on this island. And what happened was, all the adults decided to go off on the boat and decided to, go out, wakeboarding and all the things. And there were several kids with us on this trip. And so I said, I'll stay home with the kids. And all the adults went except for me and then my friend's brother. He was considering going, and then at the last minute, he decided to stay. So it was just the two of us, which I thought was weird because I had just met him and I didn't want to stay there with this guy, right? But the kids were out on the dock. I was on the front porch, and he actually went inside and laid down on the couch to take a nap. Well, not too long after all the adults went off and the older teenagers, they were doing their thing. Um, this boat comes up to this island. Now, I want to say there are like 20 houses on this island, and maybe five of them were occupied for the weekend because these are like vacation rentals. So they don't, or I mean, vacation homes. So people don't live there full time. And there's not much other stuff around. So it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And these people come by on a boat and they say, "Can we dock here?" They saw the kids out on the dock and they said, "Can we dock here?" And the kids are like, "I guess," like, "Okay, go ahead." And they were kind of yelling back and forth, but I couldn't exactly tell what was going on. And so I hollered down to the kids, like, "What's going on? What do they need?" And they didn't know. The kids didn't know. We thought maybe mechanical failure or something. And so they bring the boat into this little lagoon, and you can kind of see this man in the boat is slumped over, and every once in a while they're giving him like breaths, like CPR, trying to do CPR, but they didn't know how to do it. And at this point we still didn't know, like, I thought that's what was going on, but I wasn't totally sure. And I just thought, okay, I should go get this guy that's asleep on the couch, the brother of my friend. And so I went and I got him, and he's kind of waking up. And he had been resting there on the couch, and he went out. I said, "Can you just go see what's going on down here?" And he went out to check, and they said this man was in cardiac arrest. He had been out, whatever, wakeboarding or whatever he was doing behind the boat. And then when he got back in, his heart just stopped. And this a couple minutes had already gone by, and no one on the boat knew what to do. And they said to Rob, the brother, they said, "Are you a doctor?" And he said, "No, but I'm CPR certified." And so he went, he got in their boat, he laid the man down, and he started doing chest compressions. He knew exactly what to do. In fact, he had been CPR certified just 2 months before. So it was all really fresh in his mind. And he continued on giving him chest compressions for a long time because, like I said, we were kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's an island. They had a helicopter come and fly in. Someone was on the phone with 911. They had a helicopter come. They had an ambulance. An ambulance could drive, I don't know, from here to here, and then the helicopter, it kind of all had to align. And so it took a while. Meanwhile, Rob is just giving this guy chest compressions for about 20 minutes while we waited. And then finally, they took him on the ambulance. The helicopter brought him to a hospital. Now, I don't know what happened to this man, and I probably will never know because he wasn't with our group. But here's what I do know, and here's what I learned from this experience. I really can see, looking at it, all the miracles and all the ways that God lined everything up for this to happen. So, if those kids hadn't been on the dock, they probably would have gone right past this lagoon, just looking for people. So that's the first miracle, just the kids being out on the dock. And then the second miracle, I'm going to claim this one, that I thought to get Rob. I didn't know that he knew CPR. I didn't even 100% know at that point that the person in the boat needed CPR. But I knew that it would be a good idea I didn't know. I just felt like, go and get Rob. Like, let's see if he can take care of it. And so that was the second miracle. The third miracle is that Rob went to see what was going on and that he was CPR certified so recently that he was willing to help. As he's giving this guy CPR, all the kids that were with me are praying for this guy in the boat. And all these miracles kind of had to line up for this man to get the help that he needed in that moment when he's out on a boat in the middle of a river that's so remote. There were so many things that had to line up for him to even be able to have this chance, for him to even be able to get this help. And I was thinking about, you know, God prepares us for things ahead of time that we don't even know. We don't even know. Like when Rob went and got that CPR training, was he thinking, oh, I'm going to need to use this in 2 months in the middle of a river? No, he just felt like he should get it or he needed to get it or whatever for something else he was doing. I didn't even ask him why he had gotten CPR certified. But did God know that? Absolutely. And he put these things in place. He put me on the porch. He put the kids on the dock. He put everyone where they needed to be so that we could help this man. And it's really powerful to think about all those little nudges that come to you, like, oh, maybe I should take this class. Oh, maybe I should start this business. Maybe I should write this book. Maybe I should do these things in my life. You don't know to what end. Maybe I should start a business and make money. You don't know what God needs you to have that money for yet. But if you are listening, you can know that you're being led. And that is so powerful because God is aligning the miracles ahead of time. He has a plan for you. And that's just my thought for today. As I've been thinking about miracles, it's so powerful that those things that we need, if we're listening, if we're in co creation with God, if we're hearing the right spirit, everything will line up so that when the moment comes, the miracle will be there when we need it. One of the things I talked about in my class today is I am seeking a miracle with my next group coaching of Mompreneur Life Made Simple. I'm seeking for the miracle to be shared. And you're welcome, Rita. I'm happy to share this. It was really a cool experience for me to be a part of. And the more that I reflect on it, the more grateful I am that things lined up. Um, so I am seeking the miracle of filling this group coaching program. And I feel like it will be filled if God intervenes, if it's His will for this group coaching to be filled that starts next week. If you feel like that's a part of your plan, then please definitely reach out, schedule a call, and come and join me. And if you feel like your plan has nothing to do with that, then that's okay too. Listen to whatever that nudge is for you and follow that because He's preparing something for you. He's preparing a miracle for you. So that's my Sunday thought for today. I hope that helps. I hope you will see the miracles around you because they're there. And I also hope you'll seek the miracles, look for them, reach for them, ask for them. Have a great Sunday, you guys. Reach out if coaching is something that you're looking for, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.